This is the classroom wiki that I created for use with primarily my students, but also to use with the parents of my students. And several years ago, after our first class in the cohort, I was exposed to wikis for the first time, and I really became interested in them and saw the potential for use with all the stakeholders in my classroom. And I was one of the first elementary school teachers to pilot the use of this technology with students. So I was very excited to do it. My students were very excited. There was a lot of logistics that had to be worked out initially, but since that first year, the wiki has grown every single year, and more parents have gotten on board and used it and really found it to be a useful tool in disseminating and sharing information. So basically, there's two sections of the wiki. There's a student-only page section, which is username and password protected, and there's something I call Information Central, which is really where the parents gravitate to, since there is no username and password. And there's many places on here that are useful to the parents. One of the most helpful things is the daily homework planner, and I actually have a student update this every day. And it keeps the parents informed of everything the students are supposed to do at home, and it has important lists and dates, and there's also upcoming dates and important things in the sidebar, and even project dates I'll put in this interactive calendar, but currently we don't have any ongoing projects at this time. And this really helps because the students are supposed to write everything down in their planner on a regular basis, but sometimes they forget, or sometimes they don't know what they're supposed to do, or they leave it at one parent's house when they go to another parent's house. And so this just really helps to keep all stakeholders informed of the daily ongoing homework assignments. Another nice place is our resources, and it's really hard for children to remember or write down a URL for a website, or for parents as well. And so I wanted to put a list of everything that we use on a regular basis, including our virtual STEM fair portal, which walks students through the STEM fair, our First in Math site, our math book, and so on. There's also links to the school supply list, quality work standards, so parents understand what exactly is expected of their children. And then I have links to MSA practice and other various websites. But the other one I wanted to highlight is a back-to-school presentation. Obviously, we do this every year early in the school year, but I linked to the Prezi that we created so that it's online for parents to go and have a resource to see what exactly it is. And I share this at Back to School Night, but it's also available online so that parents can see absolutely everything that we talked about, whether they were able to attend or not. And so it just makes it much easier for the parents who may be busy or have forgotten or anything. They can go back, they can reference this, and they can see exactly what it is. And that's the beauty of the wiki, is that it keeps all the stakeholders informed and involved on a 24/7 basis.